The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this murky Tuesday afternoon, the 1st of July 2025. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away at Reburger today.
Reburger.
Get it in ya.
Reburger.
And as always, Mogey, the sexuality just oozes out of you. You goddamn stud, you stallion, you Greek god, you Adonis. How's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. It's good to see you, brother.
Thanks, mate.
You're looking good.
Yeah, I am, eh?
What's going on? What's going on with you?
Oh, you know, just looking after myself, Mogey.
Yeah.
Just taking care of old Hoodie J. Good time.
The Jizz Master. How you going, Keyzie,
Yeah,
brother?
good. Really great, fellas. Happy to be here. Another day on drive, eh? Bloody good.
Yeah.
So good, man. I sort of feel like you could have made a bit more of an effort with your dress today.
Me?
But other than that, you're
Me?
looking great, Keyzie.
Just to paint a picture for everyone, Jase is wearing the sweatshirt he wears around home when no one's home.
Yeah.
That's the sweatshirt he is wearing right now.
That's the sweatshirt he wears when he can't find a tea towel, and so he wipes his hands on his
That's
clothes.
That's right. Jase is wearing the sweatshirt that he puts on if he's got to go out into the garden and, like, do some weeding.
Jason's wearing the sweatshirt that he wears when he's eating his cheese and tomato and cracker.
Yeah.
And then he just wipes the tomato juices on it.
Yeah, that's right. Jase is wearing the hoodie that he wears when he's got a massive honker.
Good God. Hey, now listen, the first break today, we've got to go and investigate some controversy from yesterday's show. We need to...
food-based.
No, not food-based, it's swear-based.
Oh.
Terrible stuff. But here's Audio Slave.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and
The
Keyzie.
Rolling Stones there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, fellas, I think it's fair to say we've had a few accusations thrown at the show.
Yes.
Over the years, as you do, from the general public there, mostly aimed at Keyzie, and rightly so.
What do you mean rightly so?
But yesterday, you were accused of something, Mogey, which I don't believe for a minute, by the way. Can I just put myself out there immediately and say I think it's a scurrilous accusation and without merit. But Keyzie, you were pretty sure you heard it too, you said.
What exactly is going on here, fellas?
All right, Mogey, what happened was on the text machine 3483 last night, the first one came in at 5:48.
Can I just stop you there, Keyzie? Have you got a bone to pick, man?
Oh, I don't.
Because it seems like you've got a bone to pick.
Well, the audience has a bone to pick, Mogey.
I got a bone to pick.
5:48 last night on 3483, all in capitals, F-bomb Mogey.
Oh, man.
Right? And what?
Capitals isn't good.
Yeah, and Jase, just for your sake, an F-bomb is he swore and he said the F word.
Yeah.
Another one here, excuse me, fellas. Mogey dropped an F-bomb at 5:47. This show has really gone to the dogs.
I'll tell you what's interesting about this, and I guess we'll find out, but I didn't realise that so many narcs listen to the show.
I reckon.
Hang on, but if it was me, you guys would be
Well,
fine
I mean,
with it.
if it's you, then, you know, that's fully justified.
What do you
but,
mean?
I mean,
No,
Well, because
what's
it's a pattern of behaviour, Keyzie.
yeah, I mean, how many is it for you now? 5 F-bombs?
Probably, actually, it's about 5.
Yeah, it's about 5 F-bombs.
Well, look, here is the audio. Pugs has been, he went back through the archives, and this was deep in the archives, this one from last night. Here is the audio of Mogey's alleged F-bomb.
This was something so shocking that I could barely get it out.
Really?
For 28 years.
Couldn't be more wrong, could they? That's a disgrace.
Do you want to hear it again, slowed down? Just in case?
Yes, I do.
This was something so shocking that I could barely get it out.
Really?
For 28 years.
What are you saying there? What is that?
Fatus.
Fartus. He could barely get it out.
And you said
And so I
fartos.
said fartus, which means downstairs, didn't it? Meaning he could barely get it out. But even at the time, I thought to myself, that's just gone straight to the throat of the keeper. No one's picked up on that at all.
Right.
But it certainly wasn't a swear word. Filth, yes. Yes, guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Guilty as charged.
I don't even know that it's filth.
What, randomly saying fatus?
Fatus, yes.
It wasn't random.
Well, yeah, fair. It was deliberate.
It was calculated.
It was calculated off the back of what Jason said.
Right.
Great piece of content? Probably not.
Sure.
But do I deserve to be accused of dropping F-bombs like I'm some kind of Keyzie
Don't
piece
say
of shit?
Keyzie. Don't say Keyzie. So, all right. So Mogey has been cleared.
Yes. Now,
Did he
now, where is the apology? And not just an apology, but a sorry. I want capitalized apologies coming through now on the text machine.
I mean,
of those two scumbags. And in fact, we can probably ring them up if they're too scared. If they're too scared to make the apology over text, we'll give them a call.
We should actually really go them.
And we'll give them a reburger
But
voucher.
they can have a reburger voucher for sure.
Yeah.
Fatus. What language is that?
It's
Latin.
the language of love.
Oh.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
What was that?
There was Mogey getting a bit excited about a Guns N' Roses song.
Can I just say that we have received an apology.
Oh, good.
It says, sorry, old Mogey, and I've checked the logs there, and it's from the same person that accused me in the first place.
Of swearing.
I'm willing to move on. Someone accused me of dropping an F-bomb on yesterday's show. We've listened back to the tapes, and it was a false accusation.
Yeah, right.
As I knew it was.
Yes.
Because you're a professional.
I am a pro, man. Hey, in very, very sad news, I'm not even a good run of it. The old Tiida. The old Nissan Tiida
truck. Oh, your hatchback.
Your little truckie.
5-door.
Wow.
It's given up the ghost.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty gutted. The old steed served me well.
It was a beast.
Well, you had
wasn't
that
it?
like 2
Geez,
years.
it had some bloody horsepower in it.
Oh, I remember you giving me a lift and I was scared, man.
Well, the Tiida.
I'll tell you what, when you're coming down through the Bombays there, or down into Wellington in the Narrawahia Gorge,
Yes.
she'd go like the clappers, I tell you what.
And that was an angel gear, eh? When you put her in angel gear.
Yeah, mate.
Just cruise down.
What the hell's angel gear?
You never heard of angel gear. That's
What the
all
hell are you talking
That's
about?
what all the truckers do, Keyzie. They put it in angel gear when they're on a big steep hill.
You sound like you've been on angel gear.
Douche.
Look it up, man. Look it up.
So pretty gutted. We've had that car for probably 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And
It's no good, man.
it's one of those ones where it's a great car because you could be driving along, let's say you're on the desert road, and you just had time for your thoughts because you couldn't hear each other speak.
Oh,
You know,
road noise.
The road
eh?
was
Yeah,
so loud.
good.
Yeah.
So it was good. You could be alone together, which I really liked about it.
Because you hadn't had it for long, right? How many?
10 years. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kill, you're not listening, mate.
No, he
years.
sort of
10
switched
years.
off, I think.
I had switched. Oh, that was
Sorry,
the
mate.
Aqua that you
It's
got.
the Aqua,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was Googling angel gear. It turns out it is a real thing.
Damn it. Be gutted.
Yeah, wow. So how many had done lots of Ks, I suppose? Was it pretty knackered?
Probably about 180.
Oh, that's
You
not
know,
too bad.
190 round
Yeah,
about
right.
there. Something like, well, you expect a couple hundy more than that, but there's no.
You would.
There's no. I mean, I put it through its paces, Keyzie.
Yeah, right. Like
I
the
go to
clappers.
death, you just see me zooming around town.
Yeah.
So
So what? How did you know it was busted, man?
it just wouldn't start. She was dead as a dodo. So I went out there. So it's sad, isn't it? It was like when I found my dog Tinker dead. Similar. Just no life in the old girl. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
So you turned the key
So yeah, just nothing.
and nothing.
Yeah, so I got it out to the wreckers there. They came and picked it up, paid them $1,500.
You paid them to take it.
Few tears, Mogey.
Well, yeah, it's the memories, man.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of
course.
memories in that
Well,
car.
you made love a lot in that car too, didn't you?
I
mean, there's
sort
no
of
one
like
else in
long
it.
road trips.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
myself and my thoughts and that. But
Hang on. So when was the last time you drove the Tiida?
a couple of weeks ago, well, my cousin, you see, he dropped off his. He's keeping his car with us, so I've been using that because that's sort of worth about 50k or 100k or something like that. So it goes a little bit better. So I had parked in the Tiida, so I couldn't get to it.
Right, okay.
So yeah, good couple of weeks anyway.
So it had sat there unused for a while.
Yeah, I know. And so I think it probably died of a broken heart.
Yes.
Because it sat there unused, watching me use
Drive
the
off
cash
it.
cow and the Aqua there.
Did
So
you
it just
try-
goes to show that they do have
Did you?
They do have feelings.
They do have feelings, Keyzie.
Did you try? No, totally. Cars have feelings, Jase. Did you try, when you turned it, nothing happened? Did you try,
Nothing,
jumper
man.
leads or anything like that?
Well, I'm not a mechanic, Keyzie. I haven't got, I wasn't lucky enough to have a dad like yours. If you remember, my dad's dead. Thanks for bringing it up.
Jeez.
So I've got my dad, my dog, and now the car.
And you paid $1,500 for it to be taken away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mogey, man. It's really gutting, man. Sorry.
We're going to go down the beach and sprinkle the ashes if you guys want to come.
Of the Tiida.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Green Day there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. And not only is it the first of the month, fellas, it's a very exciting day because it's the start of Beer and Pie July.
That's right. It is the month where we celebrate that classic Kiwi pairing of a delicious pie and a delicious beer. Years gone by, we've encouraged you to go out to your local bakeries, cafes, whatever it might be, indulge yourself in a delicious pie.
Yes.
And go out to those amazing tiny breweries around the country as well and get stuck in. This week we are starting things with a pairing of a Monteith's ginger beer.
Yeah.
And that is paired with a spiced wild nanny goat pie from the West Coast Pie Company.
Yeah.
Can I just say, first and foremost, magnificent pie. Beautiful pastry, hearty Mogey. It's a sort of pie that it's like a whole meal in and of itself. It was delicious.
It was delicious. It's one of those pies there, Jase. You trust it with your missus.
Yes.
Pie.
For example, if you went away to war, if you're doing a tour of duty, you could leave that pie at home and it'll take care of your family for you.
Take care of the
It's
whānau.
a true Kiwi loyal backbone of a pie.
One small pie.
And it's got nothing but natural ingredients in it. I was just reading the ingredients here. There's no preservatives, no garbage. And it was bloody good. I loved it.
Spiced nanny goat.
It's genuinely delicious. And as you said there, Keyzie, it's paired with a Monteith's alcoholic ginger beer.
4%.
Yeah, 4%, just mild.
Yeah.
You punched a couple of those as well, Keyzie. Your thoughts on that?
Well, this is the issue that I had with it. I was very much on Friday. You might recall, fellas, I came and joined the show for a bit there.
Blitzed.
I wasn't blitzed. I did indulge in a couple of those, and I must say, you couldn't even tell that it was alcoholic.
Right.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Very, very cold was the way I had it. I put it in the freezer for a wee bit. Couldn't recommend it more. I'll have to try one of those pies as well. And just pair them together. But Beer and Pie July is running for the entire month. Get out there, support your local cafe, as we said, your local restaurants, buy a pie, pair it up with a delicious beer and indulge in a Kiwi tradition.
Yeah, well, as I was saying last time, fellas, last year, I think at the end of the month of Beer and Pie July, I'd eaten 87 pies, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very dangerous thing to come into work and just have a load of steaming hot pies available to you at any time.
Yeah, it was a bit out of control last year, to be honest. So hopefully we'll pair it back this year.
Pair it back. Hey.
What do you mean, pair?
Well, we're talking about pairing it up with,
pairing.
Yeah. Geez, that was clever,
You
Keyzie.
get it, man.
Thanks, fellas. Hey, Black Sabbath says here they've got a gig this weekend in Birmingham.
Yeah, how good, man.
Might go to that, actually.
In Birmingham?
Why not? Just use my dog squad money.
Oh, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Hold there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yes.
Didn't watch anything last night. Working.
That's fun.
What did you watch, Hoodie J?
I watched a movie called Echo Valley. It sounds like a terrible movie,
Sounds
doesn't it?
terrible.
I mean, I saw Echo Valley and I was nearly put off just by the name itself.
Sure.
With Sydney Sweeney,
Oh, hello.
Julianne Moore,
Oh, yes.
Domhnall Gleeson. Is
Yeah,
it
I like a bit of
Domhnall?
Domhnall, yep.
Yeah, and he always...
Brendan Gleeson's father, son, sorry.
yeah, and he always plays your kind of kooky, often bad kind of character.
Freaking looking freak shows.
He is a freaky looking dude, actually. Very good. It's basically the story of Julianne Moore, who lives on a farm with her daughter. Her partner recently died. I mean, she was previously married. Then she was in a gay relationship with a woman, and she died on the farm in a tragic accident.
That's not good.
But the essence...
Spoiler alert, by the way.
The essence of the story is her addicted daughter.
Yeah.
Who is an addict.
Is she addicted to love? Or?
No, she's addicted to drugs.
That's the worst thing.
And she gets pulled into all the chaos and carnage of her life.
Is it a web of deceit?
Well, it's not so much deceit. Towards the end, certainly there's deceit. But she gets pulled into this horrific world that she finds herself in.
Wow.
And then has to somehow try and get out of it.
And does her mum find out?
And it just gets worse and worse and worse because she cares about her daughter desperately.
Yes.
Even though her ex-husband is saying, you've got to let her go.
Yeah,
does she learn how far she'll go for her child?
She'll go so far for her child. I'll put it that way. Very good movie, actually.
Gets worse and worse and worse. They say that with script writing, Jason, you'll know that because you wrote the hit show Talkback.
Yes.
That what you want to do when it comes to writing is put a puppy in a tree. That's a perilous situation. You got yourself there, Keyzie. And then you throw rocks at it.
Yeah.
Not literally, just in terms of writing.
Peril,
You're
peril,
testing
Keyzie.
peril at all times. Yeah, so it sounds like things got worse and worse and worse. They've done
They
a good
did.
job there.
And a very clever ending.
So
I
you
liked
said it was
Oh,
good.
great.
I
Is
liked
it
it.
stressful?
Yes, it is quite
Sounds
stressful, actually.
Yeah.
It is quite... Your wife would hate it, Keyzie.
51% Rotten Tomatoes, 6.2 IMDb. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good stuff.
I'll give it 3.5 buzzies.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Out of
because you've had a
5.
couple now that have been 51%.
That have-
the
yes.
last one had John Hamm and Tina Fey. And you
I
said
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've
Yeah,
watched...
you can watch it or not. It's up to you. I really
Oh,
liked
sorry,
it.
what was it on?
Apple, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I watched... We're one episode away from finishing the British Last One Laughing
Oh, yeah.
with all the comedians in one room, hosted by Jimmy Carr. 5th episode, hilarious episode because everyone's been in this room for 6 hours. They all have to be in there together, and the premise of the show is no one's allowed to laugh. You get a yellow card if you laugh or smile once, and once you get a red card, which is the second one, you're gone.
Wow.
And at this point, I think 6 of the comedians are gone. There's only 4 left, and because they've been in the room for a long time, they're all starting to go a bit loopy.
So they're making, half a dozen episodes out of a one-day show?
Out of a 1-6-hour-long show.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
It's
isn't it?
amazing, yeah. But
Good TV
it
there.
gets
Yeah.
funnier and funnier as the show goes. It might start a little slow, but when you get towards the end, they're just so nuts and
Yeah.
trying so hard to make each other laugh that it's brilliant. I'm excited to watch the final episode.
What's it called again, Keyzie?
Last One Laughing.
Siri.
You're not holding up anything. You're holding a pen.
It looks like he's flipping you the
It
bird.
looks like you look like you're pulling the fingers at me.
What's it called? Last One Laughing.
Yeah, it's called Last One Laughing. Yeah.
Hey, now listen, Siri.
What?
Last One Laughing. Just remind me at about
Are you going to
8:30
do this?
tonight.
Are you going to keep doing this, or am I going to go to ads?
No, we're not going to go to ads because I want to tell the people what's coming up after 5 o'clock.
Okay.
It's called Radio, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. You are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food freshly made with Reburger.
Mean. Street food. Talk me through it. What is street food?
Food
So-
that's generally served on the street.
Jace, that is exactly what it is.
What else is street food?
When I was in Vietnam, I don't know if you fellas know this, I went to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Fellas,
What was it
Yeah.
like in Nam?
there's a lot of street food in Vietnam, Mogey.
Well, that's street food. I'll give you that. There's carts on the street and things like that. I'm
Yes.
not sure is a shop
No.
with doors, is that street food?
The reason it's
and I'm not
street
being
food,
critical.
The reason it's street food is because it started as a street food van,
Oh!
and then they eventually grew it to the point where it's the same street food, but they've now got stores and sauce.
Origin story, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, you'll recall last night, fellas, I was talking about the fact that I was going to try and recreate a Reburger.
That's right.
Chicken,
you're gonna
yeah.
Put kasundi on it.
Yeah, well, my Kasundi relish, which we made over the weekend there, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Can I taste some of your Hoytey-J relish?
I'll bring in some Kasundi for you guys tomorrow if you want. It's
Yep.
pretty good. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
absolutely.
Pretty good.
It's a little
Come
bit,
on, man. Don't be.
It's a little bit salty for me. I think it's over-salted, but my wife insisted it was fine.
But I reckon it's the best. You reckon it's the best in the world? It's the best in the world or what?
well, this is the thing with Kasundi, Mogey.
Yeah.
There's so many variations of it. You can have your eggplant,
Sure.
your tomato. It's all sorts of
So-
different
So,
kasundis.
best in the world.
Is it the best in the world?
Probably.
Hoodie J, best in the world, A-Number-One.
That's a new sting Pugs made for whenever you say something you made as best in the world.
Can you play it
you
again?
say
I
it
have my
so
headphones
often.
off.
Hoodie J, best in the world, A-Number-One.
So there you go.
That's great. That's great, Pugs.
By the way, I want
Do you
all-
want me to bring you some kasundi?
Yes, please. And I want all the listeners to be witness to the fact that Jace will forget to bring in Kasundi tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. But can
Hey-
we start the show tomorrow with Kasundi chat?
You guys didn't ask me about how my burger was.
Oh, it's Kasundi Wednesday tomorrow. I forgot.
Oh, yum.
How was your burger?
I don't want to talk about it, Keyzie.
Oh, okay.
Hey, coming up yesterday, I found out something so appalling and disgusting about my workmates. I want to chat about it and see what the people have to say about it.
What, on 3483?
It's Spag Bowl chat.
Oh, my God.
yes. Yeah, this was divisive,
Bloody
wasn't it?
filthy I am at the moment.
A day before Big Kasundi Wednesday. This
You're
show
gonna love
rules.
my kasundi, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tune. Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:14. Fellas, I was talking yesterday about something that happened to me that was so devastating to my ego and my pride. I had to mention it on the radio. And it was to do with my wife and our wonderful marriage. You'll recall, of course, a little while ago I brought up Coffeegate, where I've been making coffee for my wife for many, many years. And just recently she made a comment, could you maybe not overheat the milk so much?
Yeah.
That was a devastating blow to me.
Yes, but it also just goes to show that for 20 plus years she had just been letting that go because she knew that you
Yeah.
would throw a
Well,
massive
no, we've only
wobbly.
had a coffee machine for like 3 hours.
3 hours?
Mogey was just giving me the get on with it sign, which I, gets on my goat. And last night I was talking about on Sunday, it's a tradition of mine to cook a Sunday spag bowl.
Yeah.
And
Can I
to
just
my
say,
horror,
first I've heard of it.
what, my tradition?
Tradition of a Sunday spag bowl. You've never
Well,
brought it up. Carry
it's
on.
generally a Sunday spag bowl.
Never heard of it.
And she said to me after 28 years of marriage and making the Sunday spag bowl that maybe I could make it a little less dry. Maybe put a bit more moisture on it. Which, I've been doing it for 28 years, was a big blow to my ego, fellas.
That's 1,456 spag bowls.
You know what I'm saying? My kids love it. They lap it up. And to quote Hoodie J...
They lap it up. It must be wet.
That is, it's the best spag bowl in the world.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on.
Hoodie J, best in the world, A-Number-One.
Right,
So
okay.
I was kind of taken aback. But then we dwarfed into, very quickly, the fact that I like to merge my pasta...
Do you mean
with,
morphed?
with the sauce.
Yeah.
I get my pasta in there so it's coated in the delicious spag bowl sauce. To which you fellas said, no. You're just going to have the normal pasta with a big dollop of meat on it. And you made me seem like I was the crazy mad one.
Well,
And
Yeah.
I'm outraged by that because what person, when they're having a pasta, doesn't want their pasta dressed in a delicious sauce?
That's right. You sort of made it seem like we're the ones that are doing two strokes. We're the freaks. But yes, I mean, when I've done a spag bowl and it's been a couple of decades now, I certainly don't. I don't want to have one ever again, let alone every Sunday. But I would always go the spaghetti, then with the
dollop of meat.
dollop on top, and then cheese over the top of that.
Yes.
That is how I would do it.
whereas you like to
Stir the pasta through.
all of the pasta for everyone through all of the meat and all of the sauce.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Which I then sprinkle with parsley, a bit of Parmesan cheese, a bit of cracked pepper.
Here is where you are making an issue, a mistake, because if you kept that separate, your wife, who doesn't like your dry, tasteless pasta,
Well,
could put more sauce on
I
it.
take issue with the fact that it's dry. It's quite moist. But I want to get from the people on 3483, is it so outlandish that I mix my pasta through with my sauce?
Or do you put the pasta down first and the meat and sauce on second?
And do you have the parsley and the cheese as a side so each individual can put on it as much or as little as they like rather than it being dictated to by the guy who's been making dry spag bowl for the last 28 years?
Who are you with, New Zealand?
3483.
3483.
Every text in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher as well. Queens and Stone Age tune.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Talking heads there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, the great Spag Bowl controversy, where I've stated very clearly I like to mix my pasta through my sauce. The fella's saying that I'm an animal of some description and that you have your pasta and you shove a dollop of meat on top of it.
After the people serving it, if you're serving it for someone, you put the spag bowl down, the spag down, and then the bowl on top. Whereas you basically dictate the mixtures for everyone. And this is all stemmed from your wife saying your pasta's dry, by the way, because there's not enough sauce.
That's right.
For the amount of pasta.
Can I also ask as well, because the thing that I do with something like that, which is a big communal pots, there's pots and things going on, I would just leave the serving to the individual. Because, because it's such a personal thing as to the ratio that you have of spaghetti to bolognese, the toppings you want. You speak about having parmesan and parsley, which you then put on yourself. I've had a text through here, 3483, absolute control freak move from Hoodie J with a parmesan. Deeper issues surfacing here.
Well, can I firstly...
You are a control freak,
Can I firstly state, you try doing that with 4 girls in your life.
What
you
females
guys
can't
do
it?
You guys just serve yourselves, little ones. You just go and do that.
Sure, but you've got your wife... and a teenager at home now.
Who both love parmesan, I might add.
Yeah, sure.
Right, and also, how old are your girls now?
Well, my youngest is 17.
How old's your oldest?
Oh, good question, actually.
You can't
29.
let them play that.
But they always empty their plates.
Yeah, into the bin.
Ah, nice. You jumped on it before I did. So here's Jase. That is effing outrageous.
You're joking.
Mixing it together before serving. Do you want to chew it for me as well?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with people?
However, mixing it together should be a crime. That's from Zach, the backbone of Christchurch. But then also you've got Jase. Talk some sense into these clowns. Sounds like you got it sorted, man. Stir some sauce through the pasta, then top with more sauce when plating.
Sure.
Now that's good.
Sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just the sauce going through the pasta. That's pretty good.
Jase has unlocked the proper way to do a spag bowl. Mix it all in. Get with the program, fellas.
And this is the thing. I actually think you're 100% right. This is just what I've been brought up on.
Sure.
But I think stirring through the sauce would be the go. Then you put the other stuff, the rest of the meat of it on top. And that is the Italian way. The Italians stir it all through.
Well, that's what I was going to say. As I said yesterday, fellas, I used to be a big fan of this famous Italian chef who I can't remember what his name is.
And you're a big fan.
And it was, but this is like 10 years ago, to be fair. And he was like, it drives me crazy that, with a spag bowl, that people don't mix it all through. You got to get it flavour all through your meal.
And I would agree, because having some outlier spaghetti that is just spaghetti with no sauce or anything on it, it does suck. It does suck.
I mean, spag bowl, I don't think it's actually really that Italian, is it? It's not exactly like you're making the most authentic Italian dish that has to be
I don't know. I think they're more...
not really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It is a proper spag bowl was for the poor in Italy. That's what they used to sort of eat a lot. It is an Italian dish.
Well, it's from Bologna, I'd imagine.
Bologna.
Yes. So, like an overwhelming support of Hoodie J, is that what we're saying?
It's split down the middle. You've got you've got the people on one side saying spaghetti on the bottom, meat on top, you're an animal, and then you've got people saying, nah, mix it all together, Hoodie J, you're bang on the money. So I guess what you've got to do is just stop making spag bowl once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair call.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Metallica there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday night. Now, I tell you what, there is a lot going on, fellas, after 6 o'clock. But before that, we've got an amazing announcement, Keyzie?
That's right. It is Beer and Pie July, an entire month celebrating that glorious traditional Kiwi combo. And as part of that, the Pie Awards are happening once again. It is one of the biggest nights in New Zealand. Well, the New Zealand culinary scene, to be honest.
Is that true?
Yeah, 100%. The Pie Awards rules. They put way too much money into it. It is a very fancy affair. It is delicious, delicious food. You have to wear a suit or a ball gown.
Yes.
What did you go for?
Yeah, I remember him coming back in the next day, Keyzie, after the big night out, because it's a big night.
It was a huge night, and I still had my ball gown on, eh?
Tore your pantyhose.
I tore my pantyhose, and I had it just covered in pie crumbs and like mince and stuff.
I found it very disconcerting when you walked in the ball gown and your little nipple was poking out over the top.
Yeah, just my little one. Not
Hey,
a big one. Tiny they are. As part of this, Hauraki is going along. We always have a table at the Pie Awards. It's always in the far corner, and it's always the loudest at the event. The far corner.
Oh,
it's always in the far corner.
That was
The
very,
far
very
corner.
close,
I
Keyzie.
don't know,
It was
man.
not. Come on, man.
All right.
Okay.
Far corner. We're always in the far corner. It's always the loudest. It does sound a bit like it, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It's always the loudest table.
Little
Anyway, look, if you want to win, we are giving away a prize for you and a mate to come up and jump on the table with us.
Oh, yeah. You'll be sitting next to Hoodie J.
Yeah, it includes flights to
Well,
Auckland.
I mean, don't jump up on the table, obviously.
No, not
I'll
on the
probably
table.
have a pie on there.
No, well, that you've clearly never been. They don't have pies on the table. It's a 3-course fancy feast.
Well, that seems silly for the
And
Pie
then
Awards.
afterwards, they hand out pies on the way out.
There you go. Here's a pie.
The winners. It's amazing. You and a mate, flights to Auckland if you need them, night at the Quarters Hotel, and tickets to the awards. If you're keen on that, enter now at hauraki.co.nz.
Yeah,
Sick.
good stuff. Good stuff, Keyzie. Coming up after 6, the Tuesday team list. And we give out a bit of advice, don't we, fellas?
That's right. If you do need advice, by the way, meatpattynips69@gmail.com.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday night's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show.
Handcrafted burgers brought to you by Reburger, by the way.
I was going to say brought to you by Reburger.
No, but you took ages. You paused there.
That was a big pause.
That was a huge...
What was
Seriously,
that?
did I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
That's okay, man.
That's good. That's good.
No, I just-
well, at least
No.
you got the apology. And he said, I'm sorry. He didn't apologise either. So that's...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's rare, which is making me think he doesn't mean it.
Can I just say I'm sorry if I didn't... I thought you had forgotten to say brought to you by Reburger.
Chips.
No. Sorry,
Sauce
Mogey. That
chicken.
was... No, that-
Normally by now I've said my bit.
Yeah, you're right, actually. The thing we could do here is just sort of move on, not get bogged down in it, fellas?
Okay.
It's all G. It's all G, Keyzie.
I just... No, I put my foot in it there. I should have paused and let you just have silence for 10 seconds.
Oh,
And
it
then
was a
finally
false
say-
apology.
Oh,
Thought so.
I mean, when you put it like that, that sort of gets deep inside my goat, actually, Keyzie.
Do you want to take back your apology, Jace? You're sorry because you said sorry to him.
Did I apologise?
Yeah.
God,
Worse
what
than
did I
that,
do
you
that
said
for?
sorry. Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You forgot that you apologised, so that was obviously a meaningless apology then?
Far out.
Sorry you had to hear all this, Mogey.
Yeah, it's been shocking for me.
Well, it threw him off putting his
Sauce
Reburgers,
chicken.
his sauce chicken out. Can we put a sting or something in there?
I already did. Do you want me to do another one?
Yes.
Okay, hang on here.
Reburger.
Can I also just apologise
I was
to...
just going to do my one then.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Again.
Well, but-
Well, straight out the back of that. You know, it's normally where I go. Anyway, all good.
okay, can we just...
I'd apologise for to Mogey for that, actually, Keyzie.
Sorry, Mogey, for...
Oh,
Movie.
here we go. I can tell straight away.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
taking
do
the piss.
that.
No, I'm not. I mean it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, high pitch.
No.
Yeah.
Nasally.
Come on.
Sorry, Mogey. Oh, this is a tune, fellas. Kings of Leon. Shout out to Reburger, by the way, making it all
Yeah,
possible.
man. How good is it?
So good. Hey, the Waz team list is out.
Oh,
Should we give that a once over?
how good. How good.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Nirvana there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. I love this time on a Tuesday because it's the announcement of the Warriors team list, fellas.
Yeah, that's right.
Team list Tuesday.
Teamless Tuesday comes out every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Let's rip into it. Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Just clicking through.
What do you got there, brother?
Oh, the Warriors are on a bye.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, fellas. They're not actually playing this weekend. They're on a bye.
Oh, the women are playing. The women, their debut, the first time the Warriors have ever fielded, I believe, a female side, and it's their debut this weekend.
How exciting.
Bloody thrilling, man. I think they're going to go good.
Yes.
I think you're going to be surprised. I know that you didn't have much hope for them, Hoodie J, but I think they're actually going to be very, very good. I would imagine that the structures that they've got in place over there at the WAS will be doing wonders not only for the men's side in the reserve grades, the Jersey Flag or whatever they call them these days, but then also for the women as well.
Well, I think it's testimony, how the boys are doing in the New South Wales Cup, isn't it, fellas? What's it? They've won 8 or 9 in a row?
11.
Oh, 11 in a
And
row.
you're just saying what I
11
said.
in a row.
You're
So
saying what I said yesterday.
I wouldn't be surprised at all
And you just sort of
if the women did very well indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Okay, well, do you want me to read out the women's team
Yes,
list?
please.
Yes, please.
Very exciting fullback, Uppy Nichols.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
she's
she's
a
great.
captain?
She is a bloody... I'm not sure who the captain is. Usually it has a C next to it. Hang on, let me have a look here. On the wing, making her rugby league debut, jersey number 2.
Is that Michaela?
Michaela Brake.
Yeah.
Knee Blythe.
It's only a matter of time for her, I thought.
She's a weapon, man.
She is.
The centres, you got Taisha Ikanazio, you got Emanita Paki in the centres as well. You got Peyton Takimoana on the other wing.
That's powerful centre combination right there.
What makes you say that?
Just because I've seen them play, and it's a very powerful centre combination.
Where did you see them play?
Glenora Park. With
What?
the against the Glenora Bears, or they call them the
Oh, against them. Who are they playing?
Glenora Cubs.
Yeah, who are they playing for?
Because if it was against
Pardon?
the Glenora...
Oh, they were playing for Tiida Pythons.
Oh, the Pythons. That's weird. I thought they were called the Roosters. Because I live in Tiata.
that's the male team.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
male team's called the Roosters and the female's called the Pythons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might
In
just
the-
give that a Google.
In the halves, you got Emily Curtin at halfback. She'll be running the ship. Patricia Maliepo at 5'8". You've
She's got a
got
great step on her, man.
who does? We go to the forwards now. In the props, Harata Butler and Lavinia Kitai, and at hooker you've got Capri Paiko.
Oh,
Back row there, Shakira Baker and Kaya
Shakira,
Ate.
Shakira.
That's right. And at lock in the middle, holding it all together, Lyshin Albert Jones. So I tell you what, it's going to be bloody exciting to see how Michaela Brake goes.
I reckon it's going to be high scoring.
Yeah, is that a home match, Keyzie?
Oh, good question, man. That is a good
That
question.
is a great question. That is, and Uppy Nichols is the captain, you're right.
I think it's away.
Maybe. No, it's at Allianz Stadium over in Rooster.
Yeah,
Massive
thank you.
stadium.
Yeah, I would have gone to that.
Cool place to make a debut, I'll say that much. So, yeah.
What's the score prediction for you there, Hoodie?
Oh, who are they
Jase?
playing?
Still the
Roosters.
Roosters, man.
Oh, the Roosters,
Yeah.
right. Warriors by 13 plus.
I'm going to go 40 points to 18.
Yep. Who's going to be your player of the day, Jace?
Well, we'll have to wait and see it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Bon Jovi there on the Radio Hauraki big show this Tuesday evening. Now, in case you haven't heard, it's the start of Beer and Pie July, being the 1st of July, fellas, and we had an absolute whopper of a pie today, a spiced wild nanny goat from the West Coast Pie Company. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry.
You loved it, Keyzie.
I
You're
did.
absolutely fair hoeing into that nanny goat.
Are we talking Beer and Pie July?
We are, yeah.
Monteiths, born of the wild.
Apparently I have to play.
Wow. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
But Monteith is born of the wild. That's the thing about them. They're mad dogs.
You're right, yeah.
What would you say that they were? Mad dogs, I think, is accurate.
Yes, I
and
think
rabid
Rabid mad
possums.
dog.
Yeah. God,
And
They certainly are. They also make beers. And this year we are excited to be partnered with both Monteiths and the
you
West
got to
Coast
say
Pie
excited,
Company.
more excited.
Okay, this year we're excited to be partnered with Monteiths and the West Coast Pie Company. That was better, eh?
Yeah, that was good,
real
man.
good, man.
I bought that hook,
Yeah,
line,
man.
and sinker, Keyzie.
Give me some Monteiths, Keyzie.
Up for
Feed
grabs.
me.
Up for grabs, right? They've got a prize to give away, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Up for grabs is the
Hang on a
ultimate.
minute, man. I'm going to write this down.
You don't need to. I will email it to you.
Siri, record
No,
this.
I will email it to you. all
Okay,
right?
yeah, cool.
Hang on
Up
a
for
minute, man. I'm
grabs.
just going to get a photo of this.
Hang on, you know. Up for grabs is the ultimate West Coast weekend valued at $5,000.
Wow.
Damn.
Text WILD.
Wow.
WILD to 3483. Get yourself in the draw. It's that easy. It's your chance to embark on your choice of a backbone-inspired West Coast activity with a mate, of course. You
Yeah.
get to choose from heli hunting or heli fishing. That's fishing or hunting with a helicopter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Or maybe you prefer skydiving.
It's a hell of a prize, man.
It is an
It
amazing
is.
prize.
Or do you want to maybe craft your own hand-forged knife? You could go for a hike, a bike trail. You could even do a wellness retreat. Whatever West Coast activity you choose. These are all things you can do on the West Coast.
Well, we went down there.
We did.
Jase, you were in Vietnam, but we went down there for the Hokitika Wild Foods Festival. I don't know
was
if you can
gutted
do
to miss that.
But you could do that. I mean, Keyzie had a ball down there, didn't you, mate?
I had a
he
couple.
was running around, he got into the booze. He was running around playing grab ass.
Yeah, I was running around playing grab ass, Jase.
Is that a West Coast thing?
It's a
Is
West
it?
Coast thing, yeah.
Get a bit steamed and do a bit of grab ass.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But all I'll say is whatever West Coast activities you choose, you'll wrap the day up with your mate at Monty's Brewery. We'll rip into the tastiest pies from West Coast Pie Company. Once again, text WILD to 3483. Get yourself in the draw for the wildest weekend. And that's all thanks to the backbones at Monteith's. Born of the Wild.
Yeah.
Monteith's, born of the wild.
Yeah. Okay, so
Wild 348.
are you entering the draw, Jase?
That's okay, isn't it, fellas?
What do you... No.
What do you mean?
We're running the
I'd
comp.
love to do all that stuff.
Yeah,
How
man.
many times have we had this
That's
conversation?
the thing, grab ass got
Yeah.
him over the line.
Oh, is it the grab acid?
I'm into the grab acid.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening, but right now it's time for PATTYNIPS 69.
gmail.com. Get in touch
With the fellas.
Can I just say Pugs has written a hit there? That is a hit.
It's a banger.
It's the 69.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
I'm always a bit slow on it, I find.
It's perfect.
That's a real email address. And the reason it's named that, by the way, is because the audience voted for it.
Oh, yeah.
And every piece of advice, well, every question that comes through on meatpattynips69@gmail.com, if we read it out on the show, you instantly get yourself a $50 Reburger voucher.
Man.
Hey, lads, Anonymous here. This is a fresh one, by the way.
Yes.
I've got a marital mystery. Every morning, my wife occupies the bathroom for so long the mirror steams up more than Keyzie last Friday.
Oh, yeah. That sounds right.
I take offence to that. The towels are damp and my bowels are having emergency talks with my bladder.
Yeah.
How do I ask lovingly if she could maybe wrap up the spa retreat before my colon files for divorce? Cheers.
That's a very tricky situation, that one.
At
Yeah.
my place, I'm the long showerer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, love a shower.
How many showers you got?
One, then another shower.
Well, you've got an ensuite?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have that problem at my house because the only thing I have to do urgently in the morning is my morning steamer,
Yeah.
which is in a separate toilet. And my wife doesn't tutu around too much. She gets in and out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you've got nothing to add.
I've got nothing really to sort of...
You can't relate.
I don't wash till later in the day, generally speaking.
Right.
Yes.
So what times this guy's misses up? He can't just beat her to the punch. Is
Well,
that
it
what
just
we're
says-
dealing with there?
It just says every single morning. So maybe she has a job like my wife where she has to be at work earlier than I do.
Yeah.
So she's just waking up earlier than him, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just you have to get up, beat her to the punch. But then also you can't drop a steamer just as your wife needs to go in there.
Yeah.
God, it's a tough one.
I don't know. I would. Well, what are you going to do?
I
What
mean,
are you going to do?
exactly.
It's
You're going to
tricky.
do it in a...
As long as he's
Plastic bag.
courtesy flushing as he goes,
But it's more about him wanting to ask her to maybe reduce the time.
just hurry up. Get on with it. Yeah, I think you probably could talk to her.
Me?
No, oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, you were looking at me.
Keyzie from the Big Show.
Now that's a really good idea. Now,
Well,
why,
no,
don't,
it's all
why
right.
don't we record a message for the wife?
Great
there,
idea, Mogey.
and he can
Sorry,
play
I-
it for her.
Can I just...
Can we do that?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
But it was just because you were looking at me when you said, that's why I assume. Sure, I'll record
Shall
a
we do
message.
that?
Should I go now?
No, I think we should all do it.
Right now?
Ready? Action.
G'day there. It's, sorry, you go, Jase.
No, I was going to say it's the fellas from the Big Show, and this is to the partner of an anonymous question that we got asked on our email, and he just wants to know if maybe you could shorten your time in
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Yeah, in the morning. Just
In the
because he's
mornings.
always busting to get in there, and he knows you like to, you need to get ready.
Yeah.
But it's just taking a bit too long. And if there's
Yeah.
any way you could potentially make
Well,
it
no,
more
I
efficient.
don't think we need to beg.
I
You're
wasn't
taking
begging.
too long in the shower. Get on
Yes.
with it. Get in there, do the job, get out. It shouldn't be any longer than 5 minutes. That's your lot. Get in there, clean. You're not sitting there thinking about your day.
Well, I love doing
Get your
that.
ass out and dry yourself and beat it.
Yeah, I mean, what are you, Mogey, in the shower? I'm 3 or 4 minutes, seriously.
40, 45.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that helped, Anonymous. And once again, well done. You got yourself
The
a
other
reboot
thing is, man,
voucher.
just break up with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I keep
Yeah,
forgetting
just
about that one.
divorce,
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show done and dusted this Tuesday evening. What's the podcast outro clip today, Keyzie?
This is a very good. And by the way, we do bonus material every day. Search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your podcasts from. Today's one is a bit of a travel special, Jase.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Yeah.
And it was to do with currencies and where you can put various currencies.
yes, that's right.
So here's a clip of today's one, by the way. It comes out at 7:30. Could I put my dong in Hoytey J's wallet?
If you want.
Well, Hoodie J likes putting his money where his mouth is, so you can put your dong in
your
Hoodie J's
gob.
mouth.
Wow. Yeah, I'm keen.
Yeah, I mean,
And what does this sort? Where is this sold?
Vietnamese dong.
Yeah.
Vietnamese dong, which
Yes,
is currency.
indeed.
Yeah, it wasn't us being
because I think
silly.
you've got, what was the Korean currency? I can't remember.
Won. Yeah.
And you fellas off to Europe in a couple of weeks.
Couple of 3.
3 weeks.
Travel good times, fellas.
Travel good times.
Travel good times, fellas. I'll put that on a t-shirt.
Can
Now
you make that a
listen,
sting bug?
Check out
What
the
a
Instagram
generic
account.
thing to say.
And
Travel
also,
good
could you be
times.
quiet, please? Check out the Instagram. Check out the podcast. Till tomorrow. See you later.
Podcast good times, fellas.